In the last 30 days, we've published 3 videos, one with over 1 million views, another with almost 700,000 views, and another with over 250,000 views. All 3 of these videos got over 10,000 watch hours in the first week. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what we did differently with each thumbnail to get those results. For each of these videos, I ran 5 different thumbnail tests. Here are all 15 thumbnails we tested. On one end, we have more text-based thumbnails, and on the other end, we have more visual-based thumbnails. The goal is to find out which style performs best. But before we jump into it, let me quickly explain how A/B testing works for YouTube. First, you need to come up with a hypothesis. Something like this thumbnail will perform better than this thumbnail. And then you need to create 2 versions of your landing page, which in our case is the video. The only difference between these 2 versions is the thumbnail. We then upload both versions at the same time, and YouTube will randomly show one of them to viewers who click on the video. After a couple of days, we can see which version performed better based on the number of views and watch hours. The great thing about this process is that we don't need to guess anymore. Instead of guessing which thumbnail will perform better, we can test multiple variations and find out which one is actually the best one. Now let's check out the results from the first video we published with this method. This video was about SEO tools. So let's take a look at the 5 different thumbnails we tested. I tested one with a mix of text and image, one with only text, one with an image and a bold title, one with an image and a question, and one with only a background image. And here are the results. The winner had a mix of text and image, got 1,294,698 views in the first week. The worst performing thumbnail got 120,000 views in the first week. That's a 10x difference. This tells us that the style of the thumbnail matters. A good thumbnail has an image and text. Let's apply what we learned to the next video. This video was about how to edit a PDF. So here are the 5 different thumbnails we tested. We tested one with a mix of text and image, one with only text, one with an image and a bold title, one with an image and a question, and one with only a background image. Here are the results. Again, the winner had a mix of text and image. It got 685,000 views in the first week. The worst performing thumbnail got 70,000 views in the first week, which is 10 times less. So again, it shows that including both an image and text in the thumbnail is the way to go. So far, we've learned that images and text seem to work the best. But how does the actual text perform? Does something like this work, or does something like this work? Or maybe something like this? Let's test. This video was about Facebook ads. So here are the 5 different thumbnails we tested. We tested one with a bold title, one with a list, one with a question, one with a command, and one with a background image and a simple title. And here are the results. The winner was the simple title with a background image. He got 259,000 views in the first week. The worst performing thumbnail got 27,000 views in the first week, which is 10 times less. Based on this result, it seems like a background image with a simple title works the best. Let's try this out in the next video. This video was about Shopify themes. So here are the 5 different thumbnails we tested. We tested one with a bold title, one with a list, one with a question, one with a command, and one with a background image and a simple title. Here are the results. The winner was the same as the previous test. Background image with a simple title. It got 3,090 watch hours in the first week. The worst performing thumbnail got 400 watch hours in the first week, which is 8 times less. We can conclude that a background image with a simple title works the best for our channel. Now, if you're wondering why we did unuse the best performing thumbnail from the first test in the second video, it's because we want to be able to generalize the results. If we only test one variation per video, then we couldn't tell if that thumbnail works because it has a great thumbnail or because it has the topic of the video. For example, a background image with a simple title might work really well for a video about Shopify themes, but might not work well for a video about AI tools. Why? I encourage you to run as many tests as possible so you can collect enough data to make a solid conclusion. You can use this exact same method to grow your channel faster. Just remember to follow these 3 steps. Step No. 1. Create multiple variations of your landing page. The only difference between these 2 versions is the thumbnail. Then upload both versions at the same time and let YouTube decide which one to show to viewers. After a couple of days, analyze the results and pick the best performing version. Repeat this process for every single video you publish. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed, then hit the subscribe button right now so you don't miss any future uploads. See you next week.